and this would be my recommendation to everybody out there. Don't even bother to turn the series off. Don't even watch hockey anymore if they lose the next one. They win the next one, 2-2. You still have home ice. You come back. I think that's the reasonable position. But if they lose the next one, I'm out.
Because this is what's going to happen. If they lose the next one, I guarantee this happens. They're going to
come back, make it close.
They're going to come back, and they're going to tie the series. They're going to lose at home in Game 7.
I will be out by then.
Right.
So if they lose the next one,
because you know that will happen.
Right. It's going to be too difficult to overcome the 3-1, whatever. I'm out. But I'm not. I'm still in. And if they win the next one and they get it to 2-2, it's back on.
Right. Then you got home ice.
Now I will say this. Like I said after Game 2, they're in a war. Toronto looks very much up to the challenge. Every bit our equal. They may be, for every one of our weaknesses, they may have sort of the kryptonite for it. I mean, you know what I mean? They may just be a bad matchup. I don't know. I don't know how good they are.
That third period was disaster.
What happened to the team that was supposed to wear down because they didn't have a lot of depth?
That might happen in games 5 and 6.
Didn't happen yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Didn't happen yet.
If you're hoping for the wear down, it's going to be later in the series.
Right.
I don't know.
All I know is they had a 2-goal lead twice. They actually started off great. You got a goal from Ovi after all those calls that Ovi is terrible.
See, last night when that happened, after Backstrom and Ovi scored, I thought to myself, okay, this is the game we were waiting for.
I think we all thought that.
Where they just kind of dominate and they win the game 4-1 or 5-1.
Right.
It's so hard to hold on to a lead, though.
Well, for them it is.
Yeah.
For them it is. And it has been for years.
And it's got to be frustrating. I had a buddy who's a huge Caps fan, and he's a season ticket holder. And he said it's like facing the apocalypse every year. You just know it's coming at some point. And he said that he actually tapped out because he can't take it anymore, that next year he's not getting his season tickets.
Well,
18
people always
seasons.
threaten that. People always threaten that.
Well, I guess that, that I'm sure the time has already come to renew.
Oh,
and he's passed. So after 18 years, kind of the same song and dance.
I do believe.
And like I said, it goes back to our cable access show where Cake's in same old jokers.
I do believe if they do end up, and God forbid this happens, if they do end up losing this series, they're going to lose a chunk of their fan base. I don't know what the percentage will be, but there will be people that just, why would you just keep going back to the same well where you keep drowning? I mean, you know what I mean? So there will be faithful that regardless will be there, but they're going to lose a chunk of fans if they lose this series.
I don't know. I mean,
they're going to because it's just too much.
I don't know the answer to that.
I mean, the Redskins have lost fans. The Redskins fan base has disintegrated to an extent. The Caps will lose fans if they continue to lose, and particularly if they lose the first round after winning another President's Trophy and losing to an 8 seed that everyone said, we should pretty much handle.
When they went to shots of Coach Trotz in the third period in overtime, he just looked flummoxed. And I have full faith in Coach Trotz. Great when he comes on this show.
A great guy.
But there's only so much a coach can do, and he almost just looked like a guy who's just shaking his head like, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just look unreal. I mean, Toronto just looks so fast. But there are times I will give the Caps credit. There are times I thought the Caps were flying around too.
Caps were flying around. They were physical in the first period. They
playing with desperation.
It's a 3-period game, Lurch, and then that third period, I think they had 4 penalties. So they were on the penalty kill over and over and over again. And then that bled into overtime, and ultimately they gave up a power play goal. They took 3 shots in the third period.
Yeah. And that's
3.
That's uncalled for.
3.
There's no excuse for it.
Well,
didn't the Caps have a 5-on-3?
Yes. They did for, I don't know if it was 40 seconds. I don't think it was like a full 2-minute 5-on-3.
I thought it was a full 2 minutes.
Maybe it was. I didn't realize it because I'll say this. I started drinking in the second period. Okay? And I made myself 2 of the strongest Jack and Diets.
Yep.
Okay? I was walking around my house dizzy. I was so drunk.
Because you felt the doom and gloom
I was
coming
watching
on.
this going, and I was going, this is insane. I need to just mellow out here. And I'm not kidding. I made 2 of the strongest I've ever made in my life, and I went to bed and I had 2 drinks. Now there were big cups, and it was a lot, but the ceiling was spinning when I went to bed.
How you feeling today?
My stomach hurts a little bit, but I took a probiotic. I feel a little better.
Yeah.
I peed.
I pre-gamed at the house. First of all, yesterday the weather was amazing after the rain cleared out.
Yeah, it was an awesome day.
Just perfect. So I was pre-gaming, getting ready for the game. So you had your Jack, Deep Eddy lemon vodka,
right.
A little cucumber, sparkling water.
Right.
Oh man, it was good.
Right.
So I had 2 of them, getting ready for the game, and then Went upstairs, started watching the game. I went to bed at 3-1.
Oh,
Wow.
Valdez,
bed
I went to
early.
bed. Well, because I thought this is the game. It's over. We're not going to blow this lead.
Yeah.
Thank God I did. You know how bitter I would have been.
Where was your cash? Because you talked about betting on the Maple Leafs.
Valdez, who did I take?
Leafs.
Leafs.
I
Plus
should
money.
I should do that. from
$50
here on out.
paid
I don't
me
know why we don't do that.
$75.
Why are we not? We
I'm
all
doing
be
it
rich.
again.
Why are we not all doing this? Just because it's the hedge.
Yes.
It's the emotional.
Yeah,
hedge.
I mean, the emotional
Why
hedge.
did we not do the emotional?
Especially when you're getting money.
It's so
You're
stupid.
getting odds. I'm doing
Why
it
don't you
again for
ti-
game 4.
What's the line for name? Maybe I'll get in. Is he not liable to win
know
the
if it's
next
out
one?
yet.
I just realized I'm so guys. So you had drinks at home. He had drinks at home, and we have baby went for the
You went for a
walk
little
with
walk?
the baby with the stroller, and then we went to Ted's Bulletin, and I had a chocolate peanut butter banana milkshake.
All right, well, that's how you get ready for the
It
game.
was so awesome.
Yeah.